Arknights, FrostyMikhail here, and we are once again going to start farming here in I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we are once again gonna continue start. What the fuck am I saying? I can't talk today. Let's try it again. Welcome back to Arknights. I'm gonna try to play, if my brain can work for once. Let's start with this training stage. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go. Farmer's Wisdom, yep. Gonna start with Dusk. What is that? Okay. Not a bad idea to do some sightseeing here when no one can bother me. Huh? Are those farmland pests? No, something's up. Sure enough, they're polluting the fields. Yes, the sky poles have detected traces of blight. Our battlefield this time takes place on farmland. Other than holes and passages, the entire field is covered with shallow water. It seems like blight can spread through water to pollute all connected ground tiles. Luckily we have funnel valves to partition the fields. You can do that by placing this throttle valve here between the high ground tiles to seal off the contaminated area. The left side here and the right side have now been separated into two. Blight will no longer spread to the other body of water. Here to help! We have more enemies incoming! Alright, don't let blight spread any further. Whoa, that hurts! The blight spread by these creatures will pollute the shallow water. Operators standing on polluted farmland will restore HP over time. Unpolluted, yeah. But if they are deployed on polluted tiles, they'll take a large burst of arts damage and also take continuous arts damage over time. Enemies can continuously pollute the water, and the more serious the pollution, the more damage operators will take while in water. You can judge how polluted the water is in the area from its color or from checking the sky pole. Hold on, kite again. That's a mouse. Something is attacking the throttle valve. That's a field mouse. A major problem for many farmers. They have adapted to modern farming methods and exclusively like to target throttle valves. I'll help you guys out. Lanfer to the rescue once again. There's too many of them. I can't block them all and the throttle valve's destroyed. Blight will spread once the throttle valve is destroyed, but it doesn't happen instantly. The TNGs have provided us with another throttle valve. Block the same opening from earlier and keep the farmland separated. Or you can pull back your defenses and partition off more areas to prevent blight from spreading even more. I'll let you decide what happens next on the battlefield, Doctor. Please take command of your operators and continue the fight. I got it. Yeah, put her in the middle here. Or, like this. There you go. Get them heals going. Alright, we're doing fine, I guess. Alright, let's kill that last one. Boom! Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, now we know what we gotta protect and stuff. Alrighty, let's begin the second stage. Got it. We got a lot of water here. Okay. So we gotta protect these 2 lanes here. Put one here, put one down here, I guess. That'll work. That'll work. If not, we can always bounce back and destroy them all, because this team is not gonna lose. Yeah. Alright, let me go grab a drink. And we can start the stage here. Alrighty, let's continue. Another lost harvest. Sow the seeds, raise the seedlings, only to see it all taken away by catastrophe. We took our land back from the fern moths. Why then do so many people continue to suffer? Is there a land not afflicted by catastrophe? Yes, Yerk. Wind, frost, rain and snow we can handle, but catastrophe and originium are a whole different matter. People they touch fall ill, crops they touch die. Farmers look for the right soil to plant their crops. If this land is not fit for humans, who planted us here in the first place? Damn. That's definitely a line. We must find a way. Man must eat. Spit that truth, bro. Let the wild plains, rivers, and mountains come. Harsh is the east wind, the frozen moon, heaven's fickle, raging thunder. May the scent of rice fill heaven and earth, north and south, and fear neither drought nor flood. If only I was the wind and the spring rain, bringing spring to the people. Plow the great plains and soak them with blood, sweat, and tears. Trample 1,000 leaflet and turn them into fields of gold. Scorching sun of the 6th month has turned the city into an oven. The occasional wind brings the pleasant scent of rice and warms the heart. This year's opera is particularly popular. The space in front of the stage is filled with people, heads bobbing up and down as they stand on tiptoes trying to get a better view while unconsciously humming along. Soule watches the stage from afar. The actors are dressed in fashions of the past, their emotions theatrically exaggerated, belting out verses in a regional dialect that he does not fully understand. What's it about? The story of Shennong putting the land of Dahuang to the plow for the first time. The 3-act opera is an essential part of the annual Shennong festival. This is the 2nd act, Signs of Heaven. Why isn't it in the local dialect? The first Tianxis here came from all over Yan. No one remembers exactly where they came from today. When the opera was written, the characters were assigned a regional dialect based on their traits, and things have stayed that way. What about the people lined up over there? They're here to greet Shennong. Legend has it that Shennong returns to Dahuang every summer to check on the harvest. As one of the rare, unpolluted regions, Dahuang has long been Yan's basket. Oh my god. I really can't fucking talk tonight, Jesus Christ. It began 1,000 years ago when a group of farmers settled here and began cultivating the land. Until catastrophe found them. The song from the stage grows high and piercing. Drumsticks raining upon tiny drums in an increasing frenzy. An actor circles the stage, wearing simple clothes and carrying a basket filled with rice grains. Is that actor playing Shennong? A catastrophe the likes of which had never been seen struck Dahuang. The land was severely polluted and monsters ravaged the farms. Generations of hard work reduced to nothing. Cultivating the land is hard. Finding land that can be cultivated is even harder. Shennong learned of what happened here and decided to try to save this hard-won soil. She settled here with a group of farmers and Tianxis, studying how to cleanse the pollution in the soil, and developed new breeds of crops that could adapt to the environment generation after generation. Drumming grows deeper and heavier, and the song becomes broad and bold. the crash of the gong, then a screaming song sweeps the stage. On stage, Shenong turns around, disappearing into the falling white snow made from rice flowers and reed flowers, until the whole stage is covered in white. The flute heralds a green bud sprouting from the snow. As the flute plays a winding melody, Soli stretches out his hand and catches a rice flower floating from the stage. What's the story here? Shenong passed away on a journey to the north in search of new species. Her body was never found, only a basket and pouch filled with rice grains. They were brought back to Dahuang and buried in a cenotaph, whatever the hell that is. Some say that, oh my god. Some say that in the summer of the year of Shenong's death, she was seen descending from the sky as the last rice was harvested, touching the harvested crops with gladness and sowing new seeds in the fields. Since then, Dahuang has had an annual festival to welcome Shenong and pray for a good harvest. Is Shenong a figure of legend? Absolutely not. While there are elements of myth in the stories associated with her, there is no doubt that Shenong did in fact exist. There are records of her existence in the TNG Bureau's publications. She was the founder of Yanni's agricultural theory, the first to summarize it in a systematic manner, and responsible for determining the patterns of the 24 Jikui solar terms. Surely it's not just the TNG Bureau that kept such records. It should be common knowledge in Yan. I'm surprised you had to ask. Shu the Sixth measured the signs of heaven and laid out the 24 Jikui. She appeared in Dahuang at the time of a great famine and faithfully served the city for 1,000 years since. I didn't realize there was one like that among the proxies. Xiaohi, you're early today. Is Greenbot's not with you? And who's this young man over here? Uncle Wang, I'm not... Oh, I shouldn't get into young folks' business. How's the harvest going for your research crops? Pretty good. We're at key juncture. We might see results in another couple of seasons. Good, good. As there's something to show for after working hard all year round. Well, have fun. I'll get the Reaper ready. That was a lie, wasn't it? Don't ask. Where did Grainbuds go? She's supposed to be playing the flute for the show. Yeah, what the hell? Where is she? Is she outside the city? Oh, here's Shu. It's me. I brought some fresh baked cookies. I thought I would use rough cane sugar, but nobody uses that anymore. These were made from the white sugar they sell in shops. Try one. These fruits are a new variety. Much sweeter than the sour stuff we had to eat in the past. I bought a few of each type because I'm not sure what you like. How are you feeling still, Daisy? I came to see you. And them? Do you hear the music? They're holding the annual festival to welcome Shenong. How lonely it must be here with everybody celebrating in town. A few pine trees line the riverbank. Some are already centuries old, while others seem to have been planted recently. The summer is high, and the entire forest smells of pine resin under the sun. Shu reaches out to touch one of the pines. A wooden placard dangles off the branches tied to a red ribbon. A few bugs could be seen climbing on the bark, while fowl beasts cry in the canopy. The summer has brought a few catastrophes. The weather is rough this year. I only struck the change used to be conscientious? I think that's how you say that. Don't worry about it. The harvest isn't great, but things aren't that bad. We've been doing this for many years. We've always had enough food to get by. The man stares at the river with his mouth open but says nothing. We have a lot of visitors from outside. Some know the truth. I'm helping. Don't worry. We didn't manage to protect it all. The man sobs in his hands. It'll get better. There'll be a way. The extraordinary catastrophe, the past, sacrifice and death, it won't go to waste. Do you remember? We've all seen seeds take root and sprout. I'll take care of them. But you can... Sounds of footsteps. They fall slowly and lightly on fallen pine leaves, clearly trying to hide the sound. But the man's ears twitch and he opens his half-closed, cloudy eyes. He sees a blurry figure, 2 little hair buns on her head, and a bamboo flute on her belt. He moves his lips as if to say something, then falls silent again. He looks around blankly, then turns around, picks up his axe and walks into the woods. Come out, green buds. The hell, man? An elderly woman takes the stage, carrying a bundle of rice stalks in her arms. She separates them into 3 bunches and plants them in the grains in the middle of the shrine to Shenong. She raises a clay bowl full of wine to her brow, then pours the contents on the ground. The farmers bang the bell 3 times, shrouding all of Dahuang in the ringing. Even the earth seems to tremble. The farmers below bow while reciting quiet prayers. They go up to the stage one by one, taking out a few seeds and placing them in the grain pile. Every farm brings a few seeds, which can be of any crop. The grain is piled high so that Shenong can see the way back, so the wind and rain may favor Dahuang, so that Yan will not go hungry. You didn't bring any, did you? I have some extras here. Put them in after you bow. Do Shile. The harvest this year has already been poor. Hopefully nothing happens to the summer harvest. The young Tianxi bows deeply, then puts rice grains into the pile. The pile is a lot smaller this year. In good years, there wouldn't even be enough room to put all the grains we brought. We'd bring bags and pile them up on the sides of the altar, something we did gladly. Young kids climbed the pile for fun. The adults didn't stop them because it was believed that the higher the kids climbed, the higher the crops would grow the next year. so many beliefs here. It's actually kind of funny. They have a lot of, well, religious rituals, I guess you would call it. Pretty fun to see. Almost even more than Iraq. And that surprises me. What happens to the grain? Is it made into porridge? No, it's brewed into alcohol, which everyone shares at next year's festival. Rice from the year before is used to make yeast for next year's drink, year after year. It's our commitment to ourselves. Yixing bows. The Yiangshang gives him a bowl of grain alcohol. Yixing takes it with both hands and gulps it down. Good work this year, Xiaohe. Thank you, Xianshang. Good boy. Soli carefully sets his grain on the pile and bows deeply, following the example of the others. May wind and rain favor Dahuang, and peace ever favor Yan. The fiery wine flows down his throat. The scent of grain fills his sense, while a bout of giddiness rushes up his spine. Bang! Thunderous clash to the drum rings from behind the Shenong shrine, bigger than heavier than the bell just now. The farmer stopped to listen to the 12 drum beats that announced the hour of noon. The first beat brings the spring rain and cracks the frozen earth. The second beat cracks like spring thunder and causes brown branches to sprout green again. The 12 beats cover the rich earth with prosperous snow. The farmer raises his stick and delivers the final beat. Bang! Harvest! Harvest! Oh shit. Firecrackers like strings of red peppers are lit, exploding in joyful golden light and assaulting the eardrums. The sound of firecrackers is soon replaced by engines rumbling, driving into the fields that spread out as far as the eye can see. Fields are like golden cakes, farmers like frosting, starting on the edges and creating joyful tracks. As tires leave their trails in the mud, the harvesters spew golden waves from their rears, tiny particles mixed with the occasional clump of grass and dirt. Oh, they have harvesters too, wow. Cowley and Liquor just brought in at the fair. Laoshi will have your head if she finds out you're drinking on the job. All we're doing is watching the water levels and keeping track of a few numbers. I could have 3 bottles in me and still catch any unusual data with one glance. Hey, am I actually drunk? Cross-check that originium level in the silt for me. What the? Close the gate. Oh fuck, here we go. Boom. Crack of summer thunder overhead causes the clouds to tremble. The farmers standing on the levees look up at the sound. All they see is the sun over their heads, its rays reflecting off the water in the paddies. The hell? Why did you follow me? Shouldn't you be playing the flute for the opera? You were the one who sneaked out. Why do you always come here with food by yourself during the Shenong festival? Did you come to visit the mute uncle? Who is he? Why doesn't he live with the others? Sorry. He has an illness that he's afraid he could pass on to others. That's why he moved here on his own. Oh, the others are all afraid of him. Aren't you, Grainbutts? Well, a little. I saw him when I was looking for Mian a few days ago. He wasn't as scary as people say. It's just the way he looks and the axe he carries. But I can tell he's not a bad man. When he's angry, he glares at me the same way Xiao he glares at the students who don't do their homework. You're a smart kid. Oh, Shu looks so cute when she smiles. Oh my god. Okay. Stray stock beast foals become aggressive and distrustful. But it doesn't take long for them to start acting like they're normal when they spent some time eating and playing with other stock beasts. Maybe that uncle would be happier if he had someone talking to him. It's sad that he has to be in this place by himself. There's so many Jianxis in Dahuang. Can't any of them cure his illness? Someday, maybe. Shu, does his illness have something to do with the monsters in the legends? Why do you ask? There's this dream I've had more than once. It takes place right here on this levee, and sometimes I see that mute uncle standing on it. In the dream, the weather gets really bad, sometimes very dry, sometimes raining heavily, and the winds bring strange things from the other side of the river. All the seedlings in the fields die, and the granaries run out of grain. Have you ever told this to anyone? Whoa, thunder? Run, Grainbutts, hurry back. Oh fuck, she knows what's up. She knows. Rain? Rain? Not the unusual this season, is it? Something's not right with the skies. Who cares? The TNGs didn't say anything. Can't be catastrophe. Just disappointed that a day like this is spoiled by rain. The water in the paddies looks muddy. No! What's the matter? Where are you going? The actors are still singing on stage. Thunder rumbles with the drums and massive raindrops fall on the ground like drumsticks falling on the drums. Oh shit! Dark clouds gather rapidly like spilled ink, lightning flashing as they clash with one another to form what looks like an enormous black monstrosity. A torrent spills from the clouds. The dust stirred in the fields is quickly drowned under the deluge. A small cluster of originium bloom in the fields. The rice stalks look down towards this tiny black flower. Oh fuck. This bad. This bad. Shenong writes. Here we go.
Look
at this spectacular sight. Alas, it is now a battlefield. At your strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Leave no peace bereft.
God damn, I love HS range. Oh, okay. I'm just waiting for them to get down here so I can drop.
Moves in one breath.
Oh, that was a little early. But yeah, I'm waiting for them to get down here so I can drop down Enos. That's her name. There we go.
Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
Actually, can you? Yes, you can actually drop down. Oh my god, dude. Alright. Come on.
At your unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Let's get some. Let's get some other Sows siblings down here. You know. Come on.
At your command, 1,000 moves in one breath.
Here we go. Here we go. Whoa! Consumption. Apply tiles, attacks deal arts damage. Okay. There we go, finally.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Yeah.
After all this time, you still tend to walk.
Oh, sorry. The boy, the homie was talking. Sorry. All right, let's go.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Guess we don't really need. Let's get the baby girl out here. Look at that.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
There we go. Get that healing, bro. Hell yeah, that was fun. I'm really liking shoot. How many more times must we see this? Newly sprouted seedlings, stalks bending from the weight of grain, branches filled with fruit, all gone before catastrophe. Locusts, droughts, blizzard, frost, floods. Frost in early spring almost wiped out the seedlings. It took all our effort to preserve a small portion of them. What would it take to feed everyone? A sudden rain has drowned any festive spirit. Oh shit, that's the creepy music. The rain begins to subside, but not the weather accumulating in the fields, which has reached ankle depth. How could so much water accumulate so quickly? It's turbid. Did the rain carry dirty mud from upstream? It's going to pollute the fields. Gaside. What are they doing at the construction site? Drain the damned thing already. This is bad. The dam's burst. Tamide. You gotta be kidding me. What's going on? Apparently an Arginium vein upstream exploded, sending fragments down the river that got caught in the machinery, blowing a hole in the dam. Oh fuck, dude. Why didn't anyone notice? The water levels were normal. We didn't detect any unusual Arginium reactions. I expect the Arginium activity to be so irregular. Junkie dead. During flood season, no less. The water is filled with orginium silt. It's going to wreak havoc on the crops, maybe even cause infection. Everyone be careful. Dam repairs will take time. Get people downstream to block the flow. The current is getting faster. What do we do if the entire dam collapses? What do you think we can do? Stop it with your arts, your lives. Shit, man, this is serious. This is basically like the Ultra Gabriel event with the Doran. You know, they also had a massive or Artenium vein explode near their underground city. Yeah, the polluted water. Fucking scooters outside. The polluted water continues to spread. The fields are already filled with mud. Oh yeah, this does not. Yeah, this does not look good at all. Step on it. More sandbags. We need to protect the experiments in this field. Don't let it get flooded. Aya, your specialty is playing with sand, isn't it? Get to it. Oh, there's someone else with sand arts except Lynn and her father. Interesting. You're the one who plays with sand. My specialty is soil analysis. I'll do what I can. Farmers and TNT line up to deliver sandbags after sandbags to the banks, scrapping together a makeshift dam with orginium arts. There is one last gap in it. I can't. Youth leaps up with a bag of sand in his arms and tries to block the gap, but a gust of wind stops him in his tracks. What are you doing? That water is mixed with orginium-filled mud. Are you trying to get infected? It's my job to protect the people. You think everyone needs your protection? You're different from the people standing here because why? How can I help? The flood is caused by a burst dam. It's overwhelmed the field's drainage system. We're in flood season and it'll take time to repair it. The situation will only get worse if we don't do something. You're a messenger, right? Are you fast? I suppose. What do you need me to do? Someone needs to take charge in this chaos. Take this map and go to the marked plates. Find the farmer in charge and get the plates ready to move. What are you planning? Dahuang's nomadic city modifications are only partially complete, but some degree of movement is possible. Oh, so they haven't. Oh yeah, they haven't finished creating the landship mobility yet. While repairs at the dam continues, we will rebuild the drainage system by rearranging the plates and creating an elevation. That's smart. That's smart. The edges of the metal plate melt as they connect to the gap in the dam. The flood, seeking the path of least resistance, continues to battle a hasty repair. Water shoots out from the gaps in the metal, cutting open a crack like sharp blades. That's not how your arts are supposed to be used, Laoshi. You need to rest. I'll take over a while. Back off. Your arts are no good, child. Heavenly Forge. Neon. Yes, he can repair it. What's this mess? We aren't even done at the factory. But looking at this flood, good job holding out this long. You should not intervene outside of work in the core city. Call it emergency discretion, alright? Seriously, you engineers are even more uptight than the Sui regulator. Go catch your breath, I'll deal with the rest. Yep, she doesn't give a fuck, dear. She can create whatever she wants. Neon is basically MVP at this event right now. They would be fucked without her. You intend to rearrange the plates? No time to explain. I need work on... I know work on Dahuang's mobile plates is incomplete, but they're capable of basic movement. Moving a few plates will go a long way towards draining the polluted water in the fields. You can't be serious. Only Rong and Tian Shishu have the authority to move the plates. No one else may. Both of them are busy coordinating flood control efforts. The flood shows no signs of abating. Fields and crops are being drowned as we speak. What are you going to do? Hold a TNC Bureau meeting? Why you? You're TNC Shu's apprentice. I've seen you with her. Very well, I'll trust you. But there are plates of various sizes, and there are dozens. Any movement is a complex job that will take several TNCs an entire day to calculate. No need for that. I have the layout memorized and the plan. This is what we'll do. Plate A9, 5 tiles to the east. Plate B8, down 5 levels. Aye. What are you doing standing there? Get on it. Aye, fine. I don't have any better ideas. What's going on? The plate is moving. Wait, the flood seems to have gotten weaker. The plates are moving. Seek shelter. Seek shelter where? The greenhouses? Come down and evacuate the passage to plate C4. It's at a high elevation now and gives protection from the floods. Kingping, what are you doing? I saw Hisheng and he told me what he's planning. The river is to the north of Dahuang. The places to the west are the ones that have to be moved in order to drain the water from the northwest side of Dahuang to the valley in the southwest. I didn't think of that at all. Oh. Mian, stay put. Grain buds. Candlestick, ink brush. What about Big Buffalo? Is he okay? Don't worry, he's in a safe place. Oh, I'm so relieved. Oh, she's so cute. Wait, no, that's not it. The stock beasts ran away in panic when the plates started moving. Help me catch them. Damn. Where did these stock beasts come from? Mian, no running. Stop, that's the edge of a plate. What the fuck? Oh yeah, this, yeah, that took me a bit to realize, yeah. That's Dusk's hut, I think, on top of her mountain. Dusk? Who permitted you to use your powers? Slow, pokes. Going door to door like this, half the houses will be flooded by the time you reach them. But never thought I would be helping the sewage regulator clean up their mess. I'll do it this once. Won't happen again. Well, where are we? Tianxiats? Who could be so powerful? Look! The sky's clearing up. Everyone's exhausted. Dahuang can't afford another disaster. I suppose this qualifies as extenuating circumstances. Phew. Go away. I wonder what her odds are, actually. A breeze sweeps across the land. Vast expanses of farmland undulate like breathing, cutting like the surging torrent into smaller streams that flow along planned routes. Standing on the edge of the plate, the lucky stock beast watches the flood subside, then digs out a patch of clean grass with its nose and begins to eat. The sun shines through the clouds upon a land that has survived disaster. Barely. Yeah, that was close. Holy hell. Plates A9 through C3 successfully moved. All accumulated water is now being drained. End of report. What is the extent of the damage? Varying levels of pollution on plates A9 through B3. Less impact to the other plates, but further inspections are called for. Crops from polluted fields must be disposed of. The summer harvest will be significantly impacted on top of a year that has already seen disappointing results. Almost a year of the people's hard work washed away. Will there be enough to fill this year's quota? How many will go hungry? There will be enough, thanks to the efforts of the countless generations. But we can't afford another surprise. This is bigger than just Dahuang. We must report to the capital and coordinate food supplies across all of Yan. Yumen is closest to Dahuang, but it was also struck by a catastrophe earlier this year. Repairs are still ongoing and it's unlikely they could spare anyone. Indeed, the Ministry of Engineering indicates that the catastrophe frequency has been rising in recent years. What? Oh fuck, dude, that's really bad. Catastrophes are appearing more frequently? Oh hell nah, that's super bad. This has been a bad year. Holy fuck. Dahuang is already the country's biggest food producer. We can't ask for aid from other cities. Plate repairs can wait. Dahuang's first priority is food production. There are still many experimental fields close to bearing fruit that have not yet been moved to safer places. We will need to delay work on the 12 pagodas in 5 cities. We need to bring back the TNCs who were reassigned there to save the remaining farms and grain. We can't afford to delay the summer planting. I understand your difficulties, but can we not discuss a delay of the 12 pagodas and 5 cities? Food is important, of course, but the 12 pagodas in 5 cities is also an important national defense project. The Imperial Court has reason to order it completed by autumn. We must consider the benefits and drawbacks carefully. You want to consider it carefully, you'll write it to the capital, have the Council of Ministers meet for 10 days and come back to us with a result. A food shortfall doesn't mean people pay a few more coins to buy their grain. It means that many thousands will go hungry. Yeah. Big no. Big oof on that one. How many will be driven from their homes if there is a war? Never forget where the 12 pagodas and 5 cities project came from. Across the river? You know it's more than that. Beyond the issue with demons, there is... Excuse me. This is not the right time or place for this topic. Watch your words. I see. It's not easy to quantify benefits and drawbacks, but our priority is clear. The summer harvest and planting involved years of research and food for millions. There can be no delay. We should ask the TNCs to help inspect and repair affected areas. This is our immediate priority. As for the schedule of the 12 pagodas and 5 cities, I will request instructions from the TNC bureaus in the name of the Ministry of Rights. Perhaps something can be done with the help of the Chamber of Heaven's designs. I'll take responsibility if the Imperial Court determines that the matter was not properly handled. Well, if they want to chop someone's head off, they can make it mine. Just say I put a sword to assistant minister's neck here. You can stay out of this. How do we get anything done if we're already talking about responsibility before we've gotten any work done? If the people of Yan who will pay the price, it's the people of Yan who will pay the price for a mistake. We are merely 3 insignificant specimens thereof. If both of you insist, I will defer to your decision. I ask that you remember the promises you just made. No problem, everything goes well, everyone's happy. If things go wrong, you can pin it all on me. That's not what I meant. All I meant to say is that, given the urgency of the situation, it would be prudent to communicate with the Chamber of Heaven's designs. I most certainly concur. I will draft a detailed report for Assistant Minister Ning to deliver to the Chamber. I'll need to prepare for that. I take my leave. Excuse me, ladies. Ugh. Well, at least my Ministry of Engineering won't be taking the fall. Let's hope the supplies arrive on time. Kick and roll, kick and roll. Greenboss absent-mindedly kicks the dirt in the fields. The lumps roll haphazardly while Greenboss walks with her head bowed, springing wild grass that she picked up from the roadside. Wonder how long the power outage might last this time. It's so hot, and the stock beasts are scared. Disease could spread too. They're not eating or sleeping. Are they comfortable in their new home? Xiaohe too. Haven't seen him at dinner for days. Doesn't he know that he needs to rest when tired? He's dumber than a burden beast. The weather is getting worse each year, and the crops don't grow well. Has Shedong really abandoned this land? She winds the grass around her finger, then rolls it up. She makes a motion to throw it, then she remembers how Shu weaved the grass into a fall with a few deft movements of her fingers. Huh. Making grass figures? That's new. Shu could make so many things if I brought this grass back, but she's so busy and even Candlestick is nowhere to be seen. I guess I should bring some more back and weave it up. Maybe it will make them happier. Aww. And where the heck is Mian? Greenboss lifts her feet and kicks a piece of dirt hard. It hits a rice stalk, spins and comes to a stop. Splat. It leaves no mark on the rice stalk. A flood. The crops in the fields bow their heads just like everyone has. Only a single rice plant stands tall in the carnage. It holds its grain high and proud, almost in scorn of everything else that has fallen, as though it has absorbed the life force of everything around it. I think we got a thumbnail here. That's creepy. Why the fuck does it look like that? When everything else goes dark, it alone blooms bright like life. Actually, now let me grab this one instead. Yeah. Greenboss could not resist reaching out to touch it. It is bright red. Oh, it's polluted by originium. That's what I thought when I saw it. But I didn't want to say anything stupid if it was untrue. But yeah, it is indeed red, like originium. Oh no, she's gonna... Oh, no. If she gets infected, bro. No. A burn beast strolls by the edge of the patties, the sun shining upon it. It is bright red too. Oh, fuck. I don't like this. Here at last. The Dahuang closes her reddened eyes. The river has drowned her mouth, the mud glued her eyes shut. Trees and weeds sway lifelessly in the wind, and she tries her hardest to identify the sound. She brushes her hand against a fallen seedling, and as it stands back up in the mud, enervated. Yeah. She closes her eyes. The river flows past her hair, and the roots of the trees are like lines on her palm. There was a time many years ago when catastrophes were frequent as they are now. Huh. So it like changes every year? Like, huh. Guess it's random then. I thought they were increasing, but if Shu says that many years ago they're just as frequent as they are now, then yeah, I guess it changes. Huh. That's actually very interesting. I wonder what the reason for that is. There was nothing I could do. I was as rice ready for harvest fell in the fields, leaving nothing but a tiny patch that could barely fill a single bag. You said to me, your face full of mud, that there was nothing to worry about. Keep at it year after year, and it will come. There were no wrinkles on your face back then, and you weren't Shenong yet. So many years have passed. Why is the dream still so distant? Oh yeah, I mean, I guess Shu would have met Shenong because she's so old. The earth beneath her feet undulates like her breathing, as though there is a warm heart deep below that continues to beat slowly and heavily. Now its shadow footsteps become recognizable. The fuck? Oh no. The rumble of motor vehicles only heard once every few months. Caravans from afar deliver new supplies, new things, and news from other places, bringing some excitement to the life of monotonous labor in Dahuang. It does not take long for the dust cloud to close the distance, and a figure comes down from the lead vehicle. Or lead vehicle, I guess, I don't know. Yep, that's what I thought. We got a brother here. He is wearing a light spotted shirt, and wind and smoke follow him for 10,000 li. You're back. So that's what he looks like. I've always wanted to see what he looks like. Long time no see. Okay, now fuck that. This right here, this is the thumbnail. Holy shit. So interesting, my dear sister. Yeah, I knew it. Yo, that's sick. That was a good episode. Oh, stage, I guess. I don't know. That was actually super interesting. Okay, so we're done for this time. I hope you enjoyed it, comrades. If you did, do leave a like. And if you have any thoughts about this very very eventful stage that we just beat, if you have any thoughts about it, do leave some comments down below. I'd love to read them. And if you enjoy what you see here and you want to see more, do subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. I'm gonna leave for now. I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode. Have a good weekend, combats. I'll see you very soon. До свидания.